Hey, I'm Nori.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Wennely.
And we're
3Quency.
And we are with
StarShine Magazine.
Welcome to the StarShine Stars Podcast, brought to you by StarShine Magazine. For over 20 years, StarShine has been shining a spotlight on music, TV, film, and the creative minds who inspire us. Here on the podcast, we dive deeper, bringing you exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes stories, and fresh conversations with rising stars and fan-favorite icons. Whether you're a diehard fan, an aspiring artist, or just love discovering what's next in entertainment, this is your all-access pass to the world of pop culture. So sit back, turn up the volume, and get ready to meet the stars of today and tomorrow. Welcome to the StarShine Stars Podcast as part of StarShine Magazine. I'm your host, Sandy Lowe, and today my guests are 3Quency. All right, so for those who don't know 3Quency, why don't you go around and say your names so they can get to know you?
I'm Nori.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Wennely.
Perfect. So I know your lives have probably been crazy since Building the Band has premiered. Definitely a frequent watcher. I had to watch those episodes right away. You put in all of that hard work, and it was just so obvious that you guys really took it seriously. So how did you stay focused and dedicated to that and motivated throughout that whole experience?
I think a lot of the focus came from knowing that we all had the same goal in mind.
Mhm.
Like when we went in and we talked in the booths, we had so much alignment on everything that we wanted out of a group, visually, creatively, sonically, roles, everything. Like
Yeah.
it gelled so well together that I think transitioning from the booths into performing and rehearsing, like it was matched with drive and it was matched with like intentions. We really wanted to reinvent ourselves every week. We wanted, yes, me too. Sorry. We wanted to make sure that every single week we did something that we didn't do the week before
Yeah.
because we felt as though that would be what keeps us there till the end.
Yeah.
A lot of people were really, I think, focused on being as consistent in evolution, where I was like, nah, let's re-evolve every week.
Yes.
Let's do something completely different that they won't expect. And then, we end up at something like Bad Guy or Have Mercy, where everybody's like, we didn't see this coming. And we're like, yes, that's the goal. We want to throw you off.
Yeah, your performances were just consistently awesome. It was like already seeing a superstar group every time. It was like I was a fan just by watching, and it was like throughout the whole series, I was like, I was like, they're cute. I don't know where they're gonna go. And then when you guys performed, I was like, whoa.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then the style, did you guys help? I know that like you probably had like a Netflix wardrobe person, but did you guys have a lot of input on what you wore?
We definitely did. We definitely did. Go ahead, Nori.
Yeah, we were really hands-on and we
Yeah.
already knew what we wanted. Just based off of the conversation in the booth, we were like, okay, so you dress like that, you dress like that. Me too. I like to do this, I like to do that. And we didn't want to be put in a box.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to that's why you guys seen us in the baggy tuxedos and like the fitted skirts. So we wanted to switch it up. We wanted to, we wanted to wear heels every single performance. So that was just something that we discussed amongst each other. And we were like, okay, so what do we think? Are we thinking this? Are we thinking that? And we just all came, to an agreement on it. And then that was what it was.
Yeah.
Very cool. So now is the big question I'm sure everyone's been asking you. Can we get some original music from you guys?
So, what I've been saying so far is like, let the countdown begin.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot closer than people think.
Yeah.
But it is still far enough away that it's like we can't just give y'all a date just yet.
Yeah.
We're putting all the pretty wrappings on things right now and getting it ready for everybody to see. But we've been working really hard, and we're working out of the compound right now. So we just recently got into like artist development mode, but
Yeah.
I've been working with our managers now for the last 8 months.
8 months. Yeah.
Yeah, like a couple months after the show, we signed with Johnny Wright and Helen Bromfield. So we've been working out of the compound in Orlando, which for anybody
Very
who knows
cool.
about, the super boy bands of the 90s, they've all worked out of here, and we have some of their magic as well in the space. And
Yeah.
We've been getting in the studio with people like Tommy Brown, who's incredible, and a bunch of other super talented songwriters and artists as well. And there's a lot of really exciting things coming, like even the little crossover just with Tommy from Hitmakers and building the band and getting in the room with them. It's like a little Netflix family party, and we're just getting to create and make some fun stuff. So it's been beautiful.
There's stuff coming.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Good. Oh, sorry, you cut out a little bit, Nori. What was that?
I said follow us on Instagram at 3Quency Official. It'll have
all the updates.
Yeah, we'll keep you in the loop.
Yeah.
Definitely. I've been following you guys for a little bit now, so definitely enjoying all the content coming through. But that's awesome that you guys are with Johnny Wright. I mean, he definitely has a great track record with bands. I've interviewed quite a few of his bands in the past, so very familiar with Johnny. So I wanted to talk about Brianna, your audio wave. Now that's kind of become, I mean, it was your trademark, but I feel like it's become a group trademark. How do you feel about sharing that with Wennely and Nori?
Great question. A lot of people have asked. Oh, obviously, I'm the only one who wears it, but the way that we made it make sense for the group was through the name.
Yeah.
So 3Quency, we have it as we're all our own sound wave. Yeah. And together we come to make 3Quency, three frequencies together. But it's fun. I enjoy doing it. I like drawing on my face, and glad that the girls liked it because I wasn't willing to let it go. So it was really going to be like, yeah, it's me and the wave or I'm out. Because I've been through so many experiences before with reality TV where they asked me to take it off to move forward. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, this is who I am as an artist. And if that has to change, then I don't belong in this space. And I think that was the beauty about building the band. Like, we went in and I didn't have to change a thing about myself because it didn't matter what I looked like going in there. We were connecting to each other's voices and each other's stories. And if that made sense, then why wouldn't the rest of it either? So it's like somebody doing their hair a certain way or doing their eyeliner a certain way. It's just my own little personal touch that has now became a much bigger thing through 3Quency, which is really exciting.
And just real quick,
Very
I want
cool.
we first seen her on the stage during the levitating performance. They didn't add it in there, but me and Winnie were like, wait.
Then in the final episode, if you can see it, we actually did it for the finals where I had it here on my arm.
I saw it.
Like,
Yeah, that was really cool. Funny enough, when my husband was watching the show with me, and Brianna, he was like, "Is that a tattoo? Do you think that's tattooed on?" I'm like, "That's gotta hurt if it's tattooed on."
I get that all the time. Like, every time I go to the grocery store or a coffee shop, is that a tattoo? Those glasses are cool. And then I get closer and they're like, not glasses. What is that? But I think it depends on the color I do it too, because I think sometimes like the darker colors look more like a tattoo.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, pretty makeup.
Oh,
Well, I love it. Also, like, I would love to see you guys live sometime. Are you doing any shows coming up in the next couple of months?
What we can say about that is that a lot of things in the works. Our team has a lot of very, very, very exciting things coming up for us.
Yeah.
Nothing that we can speak on quite yet. But just know 3Quency wants to and will be on the road.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
But we're really excited, and we're excited to see that some of the other bands are getting out there as well. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's like so much building the band content coming at. I'm sure it was probably like so hard to keep everything under wraps before the show aired. What were your tricks and tips to like be like, oh wait, I can't say anything? Did you like ever have those moments where like I've said too much or anything like that?
People asked where we went. I was literally like, I had to go away to film. Yeah, it was for a movie. Yeah, I can't talk about it yet. Like they had to make everybody sign NDAs. So like I can't talk about it, and the title's released. And I was lying.
I was just very quiet. Like my family knows that I don't really give a lot of information when it comes to my career until it comes out. So I'm like, they're like, you were gone for a month. Were you mad at us? What's wrong? I'm like, I'm fine. I was like, I was doing something for my career, and that was all I would say. And they were like, oh, okay. And then when it finally came out, they were like, how could you keep that for that secret for a year? I'm like, I just lied. I just lied to you guys.
Yeah, for me, I just said I was working.
Yeah.
And I low-key got caught up because obviously, like, a lot of my friends and, like, my close family members, they have my location.
Oh.
And so they were looking. And I wanted it on because, you know, for one, I'm all the way out there. You know what I mean? So I just wanted, you know, at least that to be on. And so I left it on. And a lot of people, like, once we finally did get our phones back, because during filming, we couldn't have our phones. So once we finally got it back, I'm saying all of these text messages, all of these calls, like, are you okay? Are you dead? Did somebody kidnap you and take you all the way to the UK? And I just, you know, responded like, I'm working, like, y'all will see it. Like, it's some big stuff coming, and I just had to wait on it. Yeah. And so they did, and now they get to see it. So
That's awesome. You guys are much better secret keepers than me. I'm a terrible liar, so I would have folded so bad.
We had no choice because not only were we holding in that we went, but we were holding in that we won.
We won.
Yeah.
So we had to lie through our teeth like our lives depended on it. Because all it took for me to be like, oh yeah, I did a reality show. Everybody would be like, did you win?
Yes.
That's the question.
Even when the show was out, I still got asked, what's the end? Did you guys win? Did you guys win?
What happened?
Just watch the show. Please. Don't ask me.
Wait and see.
But if I have anxiety, please don't ask me that.
Text down on TikTok. I gotta see. You gotta see.
I got
You gotta see. You just gotta go watch it.
Yeah.
If you love me and you want to know what happened, go watch the show.
Definitely. I actually unfortunately spoiled it for one of my friends because I didn't know but I was so excited that I was interviewing you guys. I'm like, I'm interviewing the winners of Building the Band. They're like, what? And I was like, I thought you would finish by now. It was 2 weeks ago that came out. So,
oh my gosh, no.
So oops. But I'm like, that's her fault. She should have watched it already.
To catch up.
Yes, exactly. So what I always like to end our interviews with, I like to ask for all of your current fans and your future fans out there, because I know that there's a ton of fans that are going to be still coming your way. What would you like to say to them, and what one thing that they should know about 3Quency?
What a great question.
Ooh, I would just say to start that we are incredibly grateful for all of the love that we've gotten from Brazil to Mexico to even the Dominican Republic. I've had so many people from the DR in my DMs as well. We just want to say thank you and that we appreciate all of the amount of support. They're asking for concert tickets already. And I'm like, you guys, I don't know, wait. But yeah, it just means a lot to us that we have all of that support.
Yeah, and to add that, we love y'all.
Yes.
We love y'all down.
Yeah.
You know, we've had some defenders in the chat.
Hey.
You hear me?
Writing.
So know that that's greatly appreciated on my part and on the girls' part as well. We love the fan edits. You know what I mean? Like, y'all are doing y'all thing with that. Know that we see it. Know that we really do appreciate it. Know that it does make our day and that we do check. Yes. Like, when we get our phones, we're like, let's see the same.
Yes, and we try to respond as many as we can. Yes. But there is a lot. So if we don't get to yours, we see it and we love you.
Yeah.
I think a good word to describe 3Quency for current and future fans would be loading.
Ooh.
We're loading.
Yeah,
we're loading.
We got a lot of things coming.
Yeah.
And also the people who haven't maybe arrived yet are loading.
Yeah.
They gotta find 3Quency first. So I think loading is a good good blanket term.
I like that.
Yeah. Because we got so much literally like that we're vaulting. So for everybody current who's like, where's this? Where's that? It's here.
1 second.
Y'all just don't have it yet. And then for the people who haven't quite caught up, they gotta load and find 3Quencies. So
there you go. So hopefully by the time it all comes out, all those other people have been loaded in.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And
me too.
Seriously, such a huge fan, and I can't wait to hear your music and see you on tour.
And tell your friend we're sorry.
That's a wrap on this episode of the StarShine Stars Podcast. You can see 3Quency on the cover of the August issue of StarShine Magazine, available at starshinemag.net.
Calling all creatives, music artists, and actors. Are you ready to take your brand to the next level? At Sandy Low Media and Marketing, we help you shine with professional media kits, press releases, social media strategy, branding consultations, and custom content creation. And right now, we're offering an exclusive deal, 20% off all services when you mention code StarShine20. Whether you need a killer press release, a polished EPK, or a strategy to grow your audience, Sandy Low Media and Marketing has you covered. Email marketing@sandylow.com today and let's make your story unforgettable.